What type of cyclical cycles do you guys have running inside your shop where, is it a Monday meet where you get the feedback from the guys on the floor? Is it a written document where they just send a memo? How are you having that back and forth communication so you're constantly evolving?
Okay. Great question. I think that's a part of what we do every day, and that's the way continuous improvement really should operate, right? And that's communication. As our plant managers working with people on the shop floor, as they're building, they run into a question. We'll pull somebody from a design team in. That communication is what brings the problem to the surface. We have a conversation, we get aligned with the salesperson, with the customer, and then we move forward. And the faster we can do that as a team, the quicker we'll resolve questions and or any issues that come up, right? So that's a key part of how we move forward and also handle the variety that we do right in the custom signage world.
So I think you said daily, and I want to dive deep into this. Are you having daily meetings with your management team, weekly? What type of frequency are you guys having over there where it's not, you're stuck in meetings 24/7, but at the same time, you can actually have that communication back and forth?
Yeah, great question, because it's a combination, right? There's a time and a place for a meeting. Other key term I've used is a huddle, right? So it's a mini meeting, and you just get the right people together. Let's have a conversation. Let's resolve, a direction and move forward. So we do have a weekly leadership meeting, myself and my other key leaders from the team. So we'll do that weekly, and then we'll align on where we're at as a team, as a business, what are the next steps? And then each of those kind of managers will share that with their teams. In addition to that, communication needs to flow both directions, right? People get a chance to report out on what's going on in each of their areas as a result of, things that have changed, updates, and or even challenges that they're having. So that's how our communication flows to be able to organize and advance.
Gotcha. So it sounds like you got a couple of middle managers set up in there. You have the huddles from their team, and then you have managers meetings, less frequent. I'm going to say would be the nicest way to say it, less frequent, figuring out what's going back and forth. So for me, we have our managers meetings Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m., hands down, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the middle managers bring knowledge back from the team that's out on the floor, saying what's working, what's not working, and everything in between. And so that's what's worked best for us. But honestly, there's so many different management styles out there. All hands on deck, 7 a.m. on Mondays, only once a week on Wednesdays. I've seen so many different ones that I was always curious if the frequency is basically at the end of the day. The takeaway I always like to hear is, what frequency have you found that really works the best?
Yeah, I think different frequencies work with different groups, right? So that's probably why you see the variety out there. Where we're at in our journey right now, it's more in the moment, right? When something comes up, let's get the right people together and advance. There's some additional things that we're looking to do in the future to build some more structure around that. Reporting wise, real-time metrics, things like that just help from a management standpoint and a reporting. But right now it's very grassroots and very organic.